Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 on Nyxus Gaming. We are still here in Far Harbor, not just the DLC, but the town too. And I think I said that we would start this episode off by seeing what the hell is going on with this bully, Small
Mister,
Bertha.
I have to talk to you. I got 14 and a half caps. I want to hire you.
How do you have half a cap? Did you, like... I guess over time it wears down and it breaks in half, but... Or did you break it in half? I don't know. What's the job?
I'll bite. What's the job?
Harbormen don't belong on this dock. If we keep clinging here, we'll bleed out and die. To get better, to grow stronger, we need land. Echo Lake Lumber Mill has power lines that connect to the old wind farm. If you clear the land, Harbormen can wire up the condensers. Make it safe from the fog.
How do you know all of this?
My father was a mechanic. A good one. Before the fog took him.
You know, you're quite a remarkable girl.
If you say so. I just don't want this pier to kill what's left of my kin. I know the money's a joke. But if my friends can resettle, I'm sure they'd do anything for you. And owe you big. Please. Help.
Aw, she looks so sad. She didn't look that sad when she was threatening to stab one of the harbormen a few episodes ago, but why not? We'll go help her out. We gotta go secure Echo Lake Lumber. It would help if we figured out where that was. I cleared up some of my inventory, by the way, in between episodes. I didn't clear out everything. I literally just ran through the shops here in Far Harbor and sold what I could. So, didn't clear out everything, but a good chunk of it. Where are we going? Echo Lake Lumber. That is kind of near Eagles Cove, kind of. Or Haddock Cove. We'll probably go there from Eagles Cove. A lot of coves. Ideally, this episode, I want to knock out this quest, and then I want to try and do one more, the Holdouts. And I don't know who gives that, honestly, but I'm sure it's it's the only other quest involved in the Great Hunt. So if we can knock out both of those, then we should knock out the Great Hunt this episode too. Oh, wait, why... Oh, okay, I know what the Help the Mariner thing is. We did all three of her Hull Breach quests, but there's still one more quest that she can give out. I kind of want to end off the Far Harbor quests with that. And I don't mean the DLC, I mean the town. I want to end off doing all these town side quests with that quest. So we aren't going to do that one, I don't think. You guys can just do your thing over there. I'm gonna ignore them. Just a bunch of super mutants. I think I ran into them last episode and killed them all, and they're all back. Very fast respawn time. I do like... What was that? What? I'm hearing things, man. I do like the scenery here on Far Harbor. Like, yeah, it's just wilderness and trees and rocks and stuff, but I don't know, it gives off a different vibe than the Commonwealth wilderness, you know? I feel more like I'm gonna be attacked by something out of nowhere here in Far Harbor. And that seems to be the case usually. We are getting close to the lumber mill, though. It looks like we're getting into a little bit of a rad storm, if that's what I just heard there. Yeah, sky's changing a little bit. Here it is. Show it? Shoo it? Sure. I'm gonna assume this is a ghoul location. If it's not ghouls, then I don't know what it is. It just seems like ghouls would be here. Usually you see them outside or laying around. I'm not seeing any of them. Sure is a lot of ruined buildings. The vibe changes too when a rad storm appears out of nowhere. Like you suddenly feel like you've just gotten into a terrible area you shouldn't be at, you know? But it's not that bad. I guess we'll head in through here. Oh, I hear ghoulies.
There's someone or something else here.
Oh my god, they're falling off the roof. Come down the stairs. Come on. We got charred ferals. Please, Longfellow, before it gets me.
I could have exercised that.
Is there one? Okay, I thought there was one coming around to me, but no, I think they're up on the roof. Still trying to get around. We've definitely alerted most of them, though. I feel like we should start in the basement levels, see what we can find around here. Oh, hi there. That's what I like about this rifle. I can just unload into some of these guys sometimes. Okay, yeah, I guess that's the last one up here. I guess we'll start up there. Go ahead and take out this guy.
Hear my grandpa tell it. Loggers will come here to show off.
Where are you, buddy?
By hurling tree trunks.
How am I supposed to get up there? Oh, there's more stairs. That makes sense. I guess they're locked in this room. That's why they couldn't get to me. Bad time to reload, dude. Just one more bullet would have done it, too. Deadeye 44 pistol. That actually... Time slows down for a moment while aiming? What damage does that do? Because that sounds great. 115 compared to my 202. Right, because this one is an advanced 44 pistol. This one's just a 44. I really like the idea of having a Deadeye pistol, but I don't think the damage cut is worth it. Is this guy on the roof? Oh no, there's more stairs. Every time I get confused. Oh, there's just more stairs. Alright. Did I finish the objective? I just had to secure this place. I'm assuming that means taking out all the enemies, and there's probably more in that building over there. So we'll clear this out and head there. The Harvester. Chance to stagger on hits. Is that a Ripper? Is that what that's called? I think it is. Okay. More 44 rounds. And other lame stuff we don't want. There is some loot that we want to grab around here. The Harvester was one of them. I'm going to wait until we clear everything out first, then I'll circle back for everything I missed. I saw this terminal. It's not named or anything. What's on it? Levi's holotape. Okay, well, listen to this in the good old Pip-Boy. That way, if it is a sound one, you guys can hear it. Or see the subtitles, I mean.
Jimmy, if you don't keep that little twerp Bentley out of my face, I swears to God I'm gonna throw this fucking terminal through the wall. He saw me coming across the log rolling course before work and starts asking why I was out there at 5 in the morning. If you want to keep those extra profits rolling in, you better keep him in line.
I went to grab that first aid kit and fell, and I feel like they planned that. Let's put a hole in front of the first aid kit. That way they aren't paying attention and they just drop through it. And man, did it work. Alright. I think I've pretty much gotten everything in this building. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I've started using this Pip-Boy light a lot more than I used to. Especially when I'm just looking for loot like this. It makes it so much easier because they like to really hide things. And the light, it's just great, you know? It's great. No first aid kit in the bathroom. That's different. Alright, check this little basement area. I think it's supposed to be a basement, but it kind of got blown up. A Vim? Is that part of my loot?
Guess we got no choice.
Alright.
Right
Let's see. Vim. Is there another one? Oh, yep, there is. There's a few more. I've woken up more of these guys.
Time to stop for a drink, yeah?
Didn't realize I woke up a few more of them.
Sell what we can't use
I'm just trying to...
ourselves.
You're the one. And there we go. We've secured Echo Lake Lumber. Now, can I look at my list here? There are 2 Vim for us to grab. I'm guessing that is one of them. Okay, that's all I wanted to check, if it was important or not. Now, I didn't see another Vim. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this other building over here... Malcolm? I got... What? What? Where did you come from, dude? You don't look like a guy I should be trusting.
Hey.
You got him.
I did.
You got them shamblers. All dead. Fog's quiet. The land's mine again. For what you done, you can leave. Leave before I need to go a-hunting and kill.
Who are you?
Who are you?
My name? It's Malcolm. Malcolm. I own this land. Fog came and I didn't leave. Started breathing it in deep.
Oh. Oh. We've heard stories of how people go crazy in the fog.
I was sent to claim the lumber mill for Far Harbor.
This is my land. Keep the outsiders away. Or, let them come. Send them to me. Send all of them to me.
That's probably a bad idea.
Hunt them, salvage their gear, cut the meat, then toss the remains for the fog. What do you say? Got caps. Make it worth your while.
You're gonna eat them?
Belly gets awful empty in the fog. To me, their meat, your meat, all of us are.
I feel like this guy, like, just judging by his head wrap mask face thing, I feel like he's supposed to be a Leatherface reference. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. Yeah, no deal, man.
I won't be party to murder.
Well, I got no use for you.
Bad words, dude. Or bad choice of words. Bad choice of words. Alright, well, that was fun, Longfellow, wasn't it? Let's check out this building over here. I'm guessing since we've already got the objective for clearing this place and securing it, then there aren't any enemies in this building. Because I feel like we... Oh, old Longfellow admires me, does he? We'll get to his conversation in a second. We can't even get into this building. Okay, well, that was a wash. Where's the old man at? There you are, buddy.
Hey,
Can I have a word?
what do you want to talk about?
Look, I know I ain't the easiest man in Far Harbor to get along with. Social graces, well, that's never been my strong suit. Thing is, most folk in Far Harbor ain't worth a damn anyway. All of them cowering behind their wall, too scared to fight for their home. Can't like someone I can't even respect. And, well, that brings me to you.
So, you're saying you respect me?
I ain't going soft on you now. Don't be thinking that. All I'm saying is, it's good to meet someone who can take care of themselves for a change. Hell, I ain't been close to a lot of folks in my life. And there's even fewer I'd call a friend, but who knows? We stick together long enough, Captain, and it might just be that you're my next one.
That sounds good to me.
All right, enough of this blubbering. You lead and I'll follow. Seems to be working out so far.
Oh, we're getting on his good side. I will say, old Longfellow, he seems to be helping me out a lot more than some of the other companions did. You know, he's not as bad as McCready. I remember having a lot of issues with McCready and...
That's it.
I think a few others. I can't name them offhand, but a lot of the time the companions are just kind of useless, but he's definitely pulling his weight so far. Alright, so I've pretty much gone through this place. And I haven't found a lot of the loot I'm looking for. I still gotta find
Much left in these stalls that's worth anything.
another Vim, a Vim's Captain's Blend, and 2 Daddy-O somewhere. I'm gonna check this one last shack. And if all 4 of those things aren't in here, which they definitely aren't all gonna be in here, then I'm gonna start cutting around to wherever I can find them. I don't think I've ever seen a locked cash register before.
Nice.
That's kind of weird. Empty milk bottles, baseball. Oh, this was one of those like mini game things where like you pay money and then they give you the baseballs and you throw the baseballs and you have to knock down the bottles. I see what they did there. Okay. Why would that be at a lumber mill though? I guess they have bleachers here too, it seems. This doesn't seem like a lumber mill. I don't know. Maybe it held events for whatever this lake was? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Anyways, I'm gonna cut around and try and find this loot. BRB. Okay, so from that little mini game here, if you turn around, there's this Vim machine here. And that has the Captain's Blend and the regular Vim. It's kind of weird to me that it includes that in the important loot because the Nuka-Cola machines in the Commonwealth, those have random bottles in them. But I guess the Vim machines always have the same static bottles in them. So yeah, just something interesting that I just learned. Let me find these Daddy-Os. Okay, so I looked around for a bit and I couldn't find where they are, so I looked it up. There's an area that we haven't been to yet around here, and if you cross this little log bridge here, there should be a hatch around here somewhere that we can get into. That'll lead to like some kind of bunker, but why does that look so weird? I'm not seeing the hatch anywhere. All it said was that is a giant skeleton. Should I be worried about that? Yeah, all it said was to cross the bridge and there should be a hatch to get into somewhere right here, into the bunker. And then I'm guessing this bunker was where Malcolm was. But the Daddy-O is there and there. 2 of them. Take a look around, see what else is in here. If there's anything else good. I don't even know what cow mix is, but I'll take it. Yep, that is it for there. Alright, so yeah, that's the bunker. We can head back and tell Small Bertha we are all done here. Go ahead and fast travel to Far Harbor. Okay, she's gonna be all the way on the other side like she normally is. Looks like she's laying down right now. Time to wake her up.
I cleared the lumber mill for you.
Get up, Bertha. I think it's supposed to be a play like that nickname Big Bertha, but she's small, so she's Small
We gotta go see
Bertha.
the captain. Here's your pay. People keep leaving the island.
Wait, what?
Now that there's land to call their own, they'll come back.
Why do we
Friends
suddenly
already
have
sent
to
word.
go see the
We're
captain?
going to turn back the tide. You'll see.
Okay.
Captain Avery's alright, I guess.
Bait shop's got everything.
Where are we
you
going?
need.
Why is she in here? What's going on?
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
Hello? What's going on, guys? Are you gonna...
Bertha.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Smalls, we got no time for you.
The Mainlander cleared out Echo Lake Lumber Mill.
I did.
Why are we even talking to the captain about this?
She's got things we need. We gotta get off the docks, Captain. If you give us some of those Acadian fog condensers, my friends are ready to homestead the lumber mill.
Surviving is about more than taming fog. We gotta stay together, Bertha.
But we're no good here. Harbormen need their own land, something to protect and hold.
I was wrong about you.
What?
Not you. You. Bertha knows this island better than you, Avery. We give folks some condensers, materials, and a chance to build defenses. And we'll survive all right. And thrive, even.
Could this really work?
I don't see why not. And even if it doesn't, instead of starving on a pier, they die on their own land. Give them the fog condensers, Avery.
Well, I won't stop you, but until we deal with the children of Adam, settling the island again, it could blow up in your face. Come, Bertha.
You might want to check up on Echo Lake. Bertha's friends would no doubt welcome you. And take this. You never cease to amaze.
Okay, so I guess that was just telling me, like, hey, I now have Echo Lake Lumber as a settlement, but they could have just popped that up on the side like they always do, but whatever. We gotta help Mitch. Or should we help the mariner? I know I said I kind of wanted to end with that, but that might be a fun, quick one. I'm trying to think of, like, I don't know
Stim packs.
which quest is Mitch's, but I know the mariner's quest.
I'm scraping by.
And we should be able to do that this episode, honestly. So let's actually do that.
It's going to get. You ever get a gnawing in your belly to do something crazy? But reason and sense keep steering you clear?
What's on your mind?
You're the only mainlander I'd ever tell of this. So hear me out. The Red Death. May have heard of it. The big monster lives beneath the waves. Only strikes when the fog is thick. People think it's some drunken sailor's tale. But no one goes sailing when there's a fog on. In their bones, they know there's something out there.
Is there any evidence the Red Death is real?
When I was a little one, I went sailing with my aunt. Fog rolled in thick and fast, and we saw it. Glowing red, crimson, an unholy light that stretched to the sky. My aunt was no fool. We rowed to shore with all our might. Tide made it hard, but we hit landfall.
For whatever it's worth, I believe you.
Thank you. With my business here done, and knowing someone like yourself, I seek to end this unholy terror. Dozens of boats over the long years been claimed by it. I mean to hunt this Red Death. Are you with me?
How do we go about this hunt?
No one's encountered the Red Death up close and lived. But many folk have seen its glow from afar. I've been collecting the details of those sightings for years. We take our boats, and I can get us there. I know it. But it could be the deadliest challenge we ever face. So I'll understand if you pass.
I don't know. Are we ready for this? Do we want to fight the Red Death? Of course we
Count me
do.
in.
Bring whatever weapons of death and mass destruction you got.
I got a
Meet by
pistol
the
and a
docks.
rifle.
You take your boat, I'll take mine. This trip is going to test our mettle more than anything.
I am ready. We are going on the great hunt. We're going to take
Protect your loved
down
ones
the
from our
Red
prying
Death.
handcats.
So we got to meet her down at the docks, or just go to our boat, I guess. So we're not meeting her at the
Mariner,
docks. We're
please.
just...
I heard about this
What?
expedition of yours. We need you. Please, turn back.
I thought you didn't believe, Captain. Well, the Mainlander does. And together, we're going to put an end to it.
Mainlander, if the Red Death's real, we can't afford to lose you both.
Do you really think it's dangerous?
Every now and again, some fool goes hunting for the Red Death. Sometimes they come back empty-handed, but more times than not, that's the last they're heard of. The hunt for the Red Death has taken its share of drunks, but it's also taken the lives of our mightiest men and women. Please, don't throw your life away.
With all I've seen and faced, this Red Death doesn't scare me.
Don't say you haven't been warned.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt they've taken on tons of savage death claws and blown up the Institute and killed coursers and done all the stuff I have. I can take on the Red Death if I want to. Alright, let's go, Longfellow. Mariner. Why is she waiting by my boat? You're not taking my boat. This is my boat. Actually, it's Kinji's boat. Travel to Red Death Islands. Is Longfellow here? No, the companions never get on the boat, so it's always funny, like we're just leaving them behind. I think I could do without this whole, like, pulling out and pulling in scene for it. Like, just prompt a loading screen.
You read me, Mainlander?
Yeah.
Plotted a safe course for your boat. Don't tamper with it.
You hacked my
Shoals
boat?
near where we're headed can easily capsize a boat of your size. I'll catch up to you.
She hacked my boat. I didn't even know I had a radio on the boat.
Not much further, Mainlander.
Why am I...
When Auntie Stacy told others
Why am I in the water?
Red Death,
Am I supposed to be on my boat?
then 2 weeks after, a full fishing boat never came back. From the beach, they saw the glow on the horizon. I've been looking to end the reign of the Red Death's terror my whole life. Red, all around. There.
I feel like I should be on my boat right now. I don't see
Meet
anything.
you there, and get prepared.
I'm swimming. I don't think this is the intended thing. Oh, is that my boat over there? I think that's my boat. You know what's funny? I think I know where we are. We're next to Haddock Cove, aren't we? Yeah, there's Haddock Cove. I know this island. Last episode or the episode before, I was looking for a skeleton in one of these wrecked ships that had a fusion core in its hand, and I think it was this boat right here. I just got to prove a point that we don't need a boat to get here. I've been here before. Yeah, this skeleton right here had a fusion core in his hand. I have totally been here before without the use of a boat. Maybe that's why the game took me out of my boat. It figured, nah, you've done this before. Swim back out there. It's kind of funny. Oh, there she is. Yeah, did you swim here too? Oh. Oh my god.
It can't be.
Oh my god.
That's the Red Death?
Careful. They say its red glare can turn mariners to stone.
Are you sure this is it?
It's got to be the red glowing eyes. I mean, when the fog's thick, that little fella is deadly in his own fashion. The shoals around here are treacherous. A middling captain with a mite of curiosity would run aground for certain. And this far from shore, that'll end you.
Yeah, this far from shore where you can literally swim out here.
Think we can handle it? We could always call in the Marines.
Oh.
Sorry, I usually don't go
What
with
do
the
we say to all the
sarcastic
folk
approach,
back
but we
home?
got to,
We'll
right?
Tell them the truth. We'll be a laughing stock.
Trying to remember here. One of these options old Longfellow really likes, and I think it's the make it a legend one.
Maybe we embellish a little. Or a lot. Make it the stuff of legends.
I have little stomach for it. But it's better than the alternative. Let's go. I thought I got this for you to celebrate. I didn't think it would turn out like this.
Legend of the Harbor. Reduces damage from mirelurks and bugs by 15%. I know what I'm never gonna wear. Oh, and it's gonna make me kill it. I don't think it's even hostile. It's just a baby mud crab that has glowing red eyes for some reason. I mean, it probably would be a dangerous thing to fight if we let it grow up, so we'd be doing the Far Harbor a service by killing it now, but come on, man. You're really gonna make me kill this thing? That is the Red Death right there. So, yeah, I guess the whole reasoning is that, ships would pass by this island and just see the red glow coming from it, and they'd come to investigate, but the Red Death wouldn't kill them. They'd just get too close to the island and wreck their ship and die that way, I guess? I mean, some of these boats, they probably didn't die from the wreck, you know? Like, they probably just got stuck on this island. But again, the shore is, like, right over there, dude. Just swim. I did it. You shouldn't have died here. Oh my god.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
So, is this my boat over here? Or is this her boat? Because I don't see my boat anywhere. I think this is her boat. I see an objective marker over here by a capsized boat, but I don't see my boat here. I don't think my boat... Wait, what? My boat is here. Yeah, let's travel to Far Harbor. Am I traveling? I mean, the objective isn't there anymore. Oh, there we go. I think that's one of the weirdest glitches or bugs I've seen in this game. While this is loading, I'm gonna look up the Great Hunt and just see if we got the right dialogue for Old Longfellow. For whatever reason, I'm not getting anything in the top left corner for if Old Longfellow likes or dislikes options or anything. Oh, and hey, we're back on the boat too. That's cool. We found the boat. Let's see. Old Longfellow. He likes it if you say that the mariner should be honest. He likes it if you tell her she's entitled to be selfish in the end. And he likes it if you tell her she should leave a legacy. Turns out he does not like it if you tell her to embellish the tale, so I got the wrong dialogue choice there. Oh well, it's fine. I'm definitely more concerned with my boat just disappearing and reappearing. Maybe that was the work of the Red Death.
Did you find it? Did you end the scourge of the sea?
Oh yeah.
So, we set sail. It was a terrible fight.
Where is Old Longfellow?
Oh yes, we did at that. It was quite the sight.
Did you hear? They did it. The Red Death's no more.
Did it take long? My gran figured it would take a mini nuke direct to the center of the eye to do it in.
That would have worked, but we made do.
The seas are ours again. We can fish in peace.
Tell me, are you injured, Mariner? Are you okay?
No, we managed to get through unscathed.
Oh, thank God.
Legend tales of the Vault Dweller who took on the Red Death and defeated it with a single bullet.
Survived the captain's dance. Never thought it'd happen in my lifetime.
Oh, that wasn't part of the quest. That was just her talking about the other quest we did.
You need it? Bait shop's
Okay,
got
well, that quest was even shorter than I thought. Where is... I think Old Longfellow is swimming around here somewhere. Because when the boat landed, I heard like a plop in the water. Yeah, there he is. Is he stuck? He might be a little bit stuck. I'm sure he's fine.
Fresh ship.
Okay, so we got the changing tide. We gotta help Mitch. And then, so that means Mitch's quest is the holdout. And I cannot remember what that quest is. I think we should... We still got time this episode. We'll make this episode a little longer, I guess. Because after we finish the holdout, then we're going to finish the changing tide. And that's going to be the last side quest here in Far Harbor. And I would rather do that all in one kind of longer episode than have this episode be 35 minutes and the next episode be 20 minutes. So let's talk to Mitch.
Make way.
Did you really kill the queen? The mariner said you did.
Don't pester him, Debbie. Of course
Wait, what
he
queen?
did.
Oh,
now,
the Mirelip queen.
Badass looks like. I fear we had you all wrong.
Well, Captain Avery didn't.
Right. Holier than thou Avery got the right of it. And thanks for reminding me. Here's a round on the house.
What's your beef with Avery?
Avery was born on the island, but she left for a good long spell. Didn't come back until, well, 10, 11 years ago. And since then, she's been trying to make us adopt all sorts of mainland nonsense. I ain't arguing she doesn't do good, or her heart being in the right place, but why change what ain't broke?
That's awfully friendly of you.
We have mainlanders coming in and out all the time. Worst of the lot are thieves or murderers. And the others we find floating face down in the harbor. But not you.
Mitch, I mean, since he did the captain's dance, maybe your uncle?
That's my own family business.
Sir, Mitch is too damn proud, but we're worried about Uncle Ken.
What's wrong with his uncle?
Uncle Ken's the last one still living on the island. The last holdout.
Crazier than a bag full of starved mole rats, he is.
Mitch sent him some of the fog condensers? So he might still be alive. He's safe from the fog.
But the campground's got to be swarming with God knows what. Listen, it shames me to ask it. Oh, but he is my kin. Could you check up on him? And find some way to drag his hide back here. I'll pay, of course.
What if he won't come back?
Well, then at least check up on him, right? I'll pay the same regardless.
The island's dangerous. My services won't come cheap.
If you look into it, I can throw some supplies in to help in the fog. The plank ain't exactly flush with caps.
I'll look for your uncle.
His homestead's the old visitor center, inland. And look out, he loves his traps.
Alright, so we gotta go find Mitch's Uncle Ken, make sure he's doing okay. And try and get him back here to Far Harbor. Alright, we gotta go to the Visitors Center. Yeah, right there. Which looks to be kind of on the way to Dalton Farm. We can probably walk there, honestly. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just walk there from Far Harbor. Because it's either that or I fast travel to Dalton Farm and walk backwards. But I would think the area going towards it is gonna be more clear. Just because we've spent so much time in Far Harbor that the enemies closer to it might not have respawned yet. That's the thing I'm going with. These trappers aren't here, so that's working out. If you're curious about Pearl back there, I guess since we're finishing up all the side quests in Far Harbor this episode, we'll probably deal with Pearl next time. She's going to take us somewhere else. I think she's going to take us here to the Cliff's Edge Hotel. And that's going to be a whole fun quest that I wanted to save for its own episode after we got everything else done. Here, so definitely going to see some of that next time. I'm trying not to spoil what it is or what kind of location that is. I mean, all you guys know is it's a hotel, right? Funny thing, I don't remember running into Pearl on my last playthrough of Far Harbor, which was a long time ago. I might just be misremembering it. But I remember having to go out of my way to find her and go to the Cliffs Hotel myself. I remember having to go out of my way to do that after I finished everything else in the DLC. Which we can chalk that up. It might have honestly just been a glitch last time I played. Maybe she just never showed up. That's entirely possible. But I guess this is the Visitor's Center here. We were told to watch out for traps, because apparently Uncle Ken loves them. And I see some bear traps and mines and a few dead trappers here as well. So I guess they're working out. Let's see how many of these I can actually pay attention and find. You guys know I'm terrible at paying attention to traps, but I think I'm on top of it right now. That's just because this time I know they're here. I was warned. Vim machine with a Nuka cherry in it. That's not Vim. I guess they can spawn with Nuka-Cola in them, which is weird. Okay, are there gonna be traps up here? This is like his main campground area, so I don't think there would be. Is that him? Uncle Ken! Uncle Ken!
Go away!
Oh, you sound just like Mitch.
See those corpses?
It's almost
They're
like it's
from
the
me.
same person.
Unless you're ready for the long walk. Go away!
You killed them all? By yourself?
What? Just because I'm an old man, you don't think I can protect myself? Wrong!
Your nephew's worried about you. He sent me.
Mitch. My boy Mitch sent you? He was always a smart one. He sent me the fog condensers. Made it safe to breathe here. Glad to hear he still cares about his old uncle. But you... What? What have you done? They're coming! They're coming!
Wait, what have I done?
What? What's coming?
Who knows this time? I haven't reset my traps or repaired the defenses.
Don't worry, I picked up the landmines.
The workbench supplies. They'll be here soon.
Okay, so we gotta defend the Visitor's Center. I guess we already have access to the workshop here, and the game wants us to set up defenses for this. And I guess it's gonna make us. I'd rather not, but sure. What is... Oh, that's the iBot pod. Yeah, I don't want to set that stuff up. I guess we'll just plop down a turret. Can I put down, like, a heavy turret? Oh, I need power for those. I really don't want to set up power, so, I'm assuming they're going to come through this gate here. So we'll just do that. Oh, there's also this gate back here. That makes sense, too. I mean, that should be enough, right? So, I hear gunshots. Oh, there's another gate here. You know what? I'll just defend this one. Are they coming? Oh, yep, they're... Oh, my God. Are they even coming from this way? Yep, they are. Oh. Did they just blow up my turrets? I think they might have. Alright, how's the other side looking? We got like 2 left on this side. Where? There you are. There we go. Oh my God, they're advancing. They're advancing. Oh, that's Uncle Ken. Don't shoot him. Let's get some VATS in. I usually don't use VATS with the combat shotgun, but might as well since they're so close, right? Making it easy on me. Is that all of them? I think that is all of them. Alright, we'll check them for loot. Replace the stim pack I used. Now see, that's why I don't use defenses, because those turrets lasted exactly as long as I expected them to. And you guys could already tell I did not have a lot of faith in them in the first place. But it didn't seem like it was progressing until I did that, so... Now there are 3 broken turrets just around. They got a couple of kills at least. They weren't completely useless, I don't think. That one turret on this side took out 2 guys, I think. Or no, I think I might have took out that one. And this one. It took out 1 guy. Where did this go? There's his gun. Oh, he's way over here. Alright, let's go talk to Uncle Ken. Maybe this has shocked him into running to Far Harbor with everyone else.
Not bad. Mitch was a good boy to send you. But still, time to go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Before you attract more of them.
Why would you possibly stay here? It's dangerous.
My family's lived here for 7 generations. I will not disrespect their memory. Now go.
Alright, I'm just gonna quick save and hopefully get this.
Mitch sent me to bring you home. Safely. Please, go to Far Harbor.
This is my
Okay,
home.
we got it. First try.
And what? You want me to huddle like a beggar in Far Harbor? I can't just leave.
You have living family that cares about you. Are you just gonna turn your back on him?
I am an old man. I just want to live out my days on my land. You wouldn't understand.
Okay, let's do another quick save.
How about this? I'm not asking you, old man.
That's
I'm
not
dragging you
gonna
back.
work.
See all the bodies? I've survived worse than you. Now go away.
I really don't think you would have survived that if I wasn't here, so you should probably go back to Far Harbor, dude. What a stubborn old man. I wish I'm half as stubborn as he is when I'm an old man.
How about this? I'm not asking.
Oh, fine.
There we go.
Threaten an old man. Big shot. I'll go back. You have my word.
Alright, so Uncle Ken is going to Far Harbor. So we can go tell Mitch the good news. I want to look around and hear first real quick. Obviously, this is now a settlement that we can use if we want. And I think starting next episode, I'm going to be scrapping this and the other place we just got. There's what I'm looking for. An Islander's Almanac. Sludge-based recipes at the chemistry station. That is probably disgusting. And I probably won't use it. There's one other thing we gotta find around here somewhere. It's Carlo's notes. Which I'm not seeing it downstairs. If old Longfellow would get out of my way, I could check upstairs. Bobrov's best moonshine. I feel like that should be noted as important loot. I didn't know that was here, but I got it now. Employees only. I do like seeing the fog condensers, like, out from a distance. They look really cool with the blue swirls around them. Nothing here. Let's go upstairs. Oh, he has like a little lookout here. That's cool. He has this place pretty well defended, honestly. It's not a bad little holdout for him. If there was going to be one place left with someone still standing guard at Far Harbor, this would be a good place for it. I don't see Carlo's note anywhere. I see a toy rocket ship. That's not Carlo's notes. So, Maybe on this noteboard? Was it like over in this building? And I missed it? No. Okay, I know where Carlo's note is. It's not actually in this area. So there is another part of piece of important loot in this area that it tells you about, but I actually got it from a different area that we went to, if that makes sense. It's not in an area, it's in between this area and Dalton's farm. But a lot of the time on the wiki, it'll include nearby things as important loot. So this suit of power armor counts for both places. It's not going to respawn here. It's only one time. It was a suit of T-51 right here. But oddly enough, the note is listed with the Visitor's Center, but not with Dalton's farm, and it's right here next to where the armor was. Carlo's note. Carlo, look, I know you need the overtime, but you are literally walking around with a target painting on your back. Man, we've lost 3 shipments the past month, and the last suit of power armor, suite of power armor, we sent out was stolen right off the truck. Whoever is doing this seems to be more interested in damaging Vim's equipment than hurting us. What I'm saying is that if shit goes down, ditch the power armor and get the hell out of there. I don't care what those dicks in marketing say. Willis Rudd. Okay, so I guess that's just a little backstory for why the power armor was here in the first place. Would have made more sense to grab that the first time when we actually got the armor, but oh well. Alright, so we're going back to Far Harbor. We got 2 quests to turn in. I'm pretty sure we're going to turn in this holdout quest, and that should finish up the changing tide for us. Okay, Mitch is going to be in the last plank, where he always is. Oh, look, Uncle Ken's already here.
My boy!
He actually did it.
Did what? Chase me from my home? We should dump him in the harbor.
You're really not grateful? You get to see your boy again.
It is good to see family again. He never visits or writes. Here.
Mitch is at a loss for words.
Hush now.
God, it is like they are the exact same person. Oh my god. It's a joke because it's probably the same voice actor voicing both of them. It is the same person. Alright, so finish that. We gotta go talk to Captain Avery to finish this last one. The Changing Tide. Yo, Cap.
It's hard to believe before you came here, all hope seemed lost. But now we've taken back homesteads. People are finally coming together. And all of it, it's all because of you.
You give me too much credit.
Hardly. With all you've done, including the captain's dance, I guarantee you, generations from now, we'll still talk about you. My people are so mired with their own concerns, I don't think they even realize that you saved us. All of us. Anything I give you or do for you, it just isn't enough. But take this, and thank you.
We get the Rescue Diver Suit. You get the ability to breathe underwater and protection from radiation. Now, we already have a perk that lets us breathe underwater, but it gives us 250 radiation protection right there. But honestly, it looks kind of terrible, and the damage resistance isn't great on it, so I probably won't use this. But it is a decent reward, I guess, if you don't have the Aqua Boy perk. Speaking of perks, we got a level up. And I think this is going to be our first strong back perk. Rank, whatever. Gives us 25 more to our carry weight. That is also every side quest we can do here. Oh, look, we're not over encumbered anymore. That's nice. That is every side quest we can do here in Far Harbor right now.
Catch you off guard.
Except for Pearl, which we will tackle next time. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.